yes! Oh! See, magic has been made. Are we recording? Are we going? Are we on the game? Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel. And welcome to another episode of Glow Up, girls. Oh, it's all a bit much, isn't it? Can you hear in my voice? I'm still sickly. It has been 12 days, 13 days. This is unacceptable. I am lamenting when my nostrils and nasal passages did not feel stuffy. Well, my lovelies, aside from all that, welcome back to the Chanel. I hope you are all doing wonderfully. Turns out May is going to be a very interesting month for humanity, I believe. As I am still feeling quite sickly, I think I want to do a lovely, heartwarming commentary on one of my favourite shows today, my lovelies. Glow Up. It's not going to be easy, is it? And I'm probably going to get all sorts of emotions today. If you do not know me, my name is Luxeria. I have been in the beauty industry for nearly 20 years. Old. And mostly during that time, I was doing working makeup artistry for counters, freelance, private events, weddings, nightclubs, you name it. I've done it, except really television work on other people, only myself. Do you know what, my lovelies? I don't know why, but I'm really in a waffly mood today. Potato waffles. Oh, I would love a potato waffle.
I'm going to cream.
With that being said, make sure you're sitting down comfortably. Grab yourself a beverage. Today it's pink energy for me because I kind of feel like I need the caffeine. Keep the energy up, girls. Keep the positive mental attitude. PMA, Pussy Magnets Anonymous. Let's just watch Glow Up. It's season 2, episode 7 today, my loves.
That was the Silly Goose Police. You need to turn yourself in.
A Netflix original series in association with the Bubaka, but that was actually a lie because she was in fact just the BBC originally. Oh, it's very loud. I'm frightened. Time for a Glow Up, Gail. I forgot Stacey's here, isn't she?
I've been given a promotion. Not only am I presenting Glow Up, I'm also
filmed
the
on a
filmmaker.
potato.
I've got all of these hats. I can't even hold the phone. That's so embarrassing.
She's
what we're doing today.
camera lady.
If we don't know what we're doing and it's creative, then I'm happy because it means I don't have to follow and breathe.
My eye, she bleeds. I had absolutely no patience for my makeup today, so I have cheated and done a very swift smoky eye, probably the fastest ever. I think I've whipped this out in about 7 minutes.
This week's assignment requires serious flair, as the
Right,
MUAs
we
have
got
been
top
booked
3.
on a beauty editorial where the makeup takes centre
Oh,
stage.
no, yeah, cosmetic
is
bio.
a way to inspire the reader to look at makeup a different way.
Sorry, what are we doing? Hang on. Mummy. How am I worse today than I was the last time I filmed? How's this possible, girls? My husband. Oh, all aboard the struggle bus. Next stop, land.
Where the makeup takes centre stage.
Right.
A beauty editorial.
A beauty
is
editorial.
A way to inspire
Love
the
them.
reader to
I'm shouting.
look at makeup a different way or to try something new. But most importantly, it's a way for the makeup artist to make a statement about who they are and what they're about.
Yes, actually, beauty editorial is one of those weird, what's the word I'm going to use here? Egged category of the beauty industry. It crosses modelling, it crosses production, it crosses creative direction, it crosses costuming, it crosses makeup artistry. You can literally do anything in a beauty editorial. It is so unpredictable until you get the brief on your desk and you are reading what it says you must do. You will quite often have no idea what's involved. It could literally be, sell this mascara, or it could be, tell us a story about this woman's triumph over good versus evil in the Middle Ages.
Oh, Rose, I do miss the garden.
And you won't know until you're there, girl.
Alongside Val Garland and Dominic Skinner,
Voluptic
this
nerd.
week's
Oh, look,
guest
see,
judge
a
knows
swimming
thing or
pool,
two
obviously.
about creating the perfect image.
Beauty editorial must be in a swimming pool. Anybody got any longer
Our
stain?
guest judge this week is the world-renowned
Teal and orange girly wig. Teal. Orange. A secret of cinema.
Rankin.
Hello, girl. It's been at least a few
Rankin
weeks
has
since
created
we've seen you.
iconic images for the past 3 decades. His fresh takes on beauty are legendary.
They certainly are. Rankin is a legendary photographer.
And his magazine, The Hunger, is renowned for pushing the boundaries of fashion, style, and...
Do you see the variations there in Beauty
My magazine,
Editorial?
The Hunger, and the theme of the shoot is the future.
Oh.
I want you to think...
Actually, I think just pull Hannah in front of the camera here because I think she looks very futuristic and also very glam and editorial, ready to go. Done.
I want you to think experimental beauty, so please don't be afraid to express yourself.
Okay.
It should be striking, stop the readers in their track, and the most important thing, inspire me.
Right, okay. Well, that could
Now,
be
what
just about
Brandon
anything, couldn't it?
hasn't told you is that your model is going to be shot in that
God.
tank of water.
Right, okay. So we've got underwater,
So you will
futuristic,
have to
no
think
no
about
limits.
How the makeup reacts with water.
The MUA that impresses us the most today
Right.
will have an advantage going into the creative brief tomorrow. And most importantly, will avoid those face-off chairs.
So, actually, from a creative point of view, I kind of hate this challenge because it's so vague that they can literally pull any critique out of anyone's hole and go, do you know what? It wasn't really too watery, girl.
The future is not water.
Whereas I always feel like I work best under a creative brief that's kind of quite not strict, but has defined guidelines because I know exactly where I can pull my inspiration from to get an outcome that's beautiful and potentially bohemian.
And let's go for a slightly bohemian look. Can you see that there's a Dutch influence there?
I will say I am excited to see how they go about this because it's so vague that it's literally basically a creative challenge and who are you as a makeup artist? How do you think? Who are you? Who are you? Who is she?
Off you go, good luck.
Off you go, girly wigs.
The MUAs have 90 minutes to create their looks before the shoot.
Oh,
Ranking will only feature looks in the magazine if they reach his exacting standards.
Take a seat.
I hate retouching, so I want to see them really be precise about how they're executing, and then their ability to take a risk, because water is an unknown quantity. It's difficult to work with, so they have to be prepared to push themselves because that's when you get the best work.
I'm just
literally, it could be anything. It could be colour, it could be... I wish they gave them a word, like, so that at least there would be some continuity between each of these creative ideas that they're going to present, because you've said future, so what kind of a future are we imagining here? Are we imagining dystopian water world? Are we imagining drought? Are we imagining, actually, humans have bonded with AI and we're all called chat repertoire?
Go f yourself.
I wish they kind of gave them like a noun to work around. I mean, I guess future as a concept could potentially be a noun. Could it? Pronouns. I'm finding it very difficult to explain myself today, so you'll have to take some creative liberties with my briefs.
I've always wanted to do a photo shoot in the water like this. Like, this is a dream come true. It honestly is.
Hannah's look has a post-apocalyptic feel.
Post-apocalyptic, okay, that's quite...
Future-y.
When I think of future,
I just have
think...
this imagery of like somebody creating their own look from charcoal. And
I think just do your makeup on her and be like, let's create some watery
Before
spirals.
creating her dystopian vision, Hannah first needs to prime the eyes.
Priming is essentially when you prepare the skin before you apply makeup. It just gives it a better base. Like, you wouldn't apply varnish to a decking without priming it first. So.
Yes, a good old
Not
sander
that your
girl.
face is a decking, that's absolutely not what I mean.
James's vision of the future has taken an intergalactic twist.
Okay,
James.
right.
Hi,
You've got
how are you?
space
Okay,
age.
so what have you got planned?
So I'm looking at going down a little bit of an alien adventure, and I want it to be a little bit weird. I do like storylines with the oceans rising. I'm like, let's get this model out of the ocean to Mars, because, you know, this planet is melting quickly, and if we want to land on Mars with the right sort of futuristic fashion, I have an idea visually that I want to represent.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, see, like, how can you critique an idea like that? The only thing that I would immediately say is, you're saying you want to get her out of the ocean, but we're using water as a very important aspect of this shoot. So perhaps instead of saying out of the ocean, adapting to an ocean world? But that's kind of it, like how you can't critique people's creative ideas when the brief is so purposefully vague. This has got to be like a production thing, because if you were trying to do a beauty editorial that sold a story of some sort, usually with editorial there is a story, there's an angle, there's a something. It's not just,
What might it be like in the future?
it's like, can you sell me this Dior lip gloss, but I also want to envisage a life in which lip gloss is the most important aspect in the future. Like, these words and descriptions matter, and when they're purposefully vague, how can you even give feedback that isn't just personal opinion? She's got a BTEC!
Ophelia's model has
Yes,
inspired
last
her
time,
to use
Ophelia.
flowing hair as a metaphor for changing attitudes towards makeup in the future.
Interesting.
So, the tricky part of this is almost capturing the movement of hair underwater. So, if I put the swirls in any different directions, it would just ruin the whole movement. But hopefully it works, but I don't know yet. We'll see.
Oh, that could be, yes, that could be very stressful, having placed hair in the water.
Oh. It just washes out, so it's just like white underneath.
Hello.
Hi.
What's your plan?
My plan today is going to be to create kind of like an oil slick look.
Okay.
So that's why I'm using kind of these different colours, and I just want to build up and
Pollutants,
have
oil
it kind
slick.
of multi-tonal across the eyes, across the lip. I'm also thinking around the edges of the face, and I would also love to put stuff just in the hair, especially like face paints that when it goes in the water, it kind of spreads out, so there's like a bit more of like a black kind of background.
Lovely idea in a cup of water, not entirely sure in a swimming pool.
She really has understood how the water's going to work, I think, which I'm excited by. And I love oil. Like, in water, it's one of my favourite things.
Yes, I think if you were going to go down the oil slick route, perhaps even requesting if you could drop a few droplets of oil around the skin, if it's going to be like emerging from the ocean, just so it catches light and reflection. That could make an interesting beauty editorial. But then, of course, if you put oil in the water, you've ruined everyone else's. Makes it difficult, doesn't it, girly wig? Girly wigs. I like her idea the most. Oh, girly wigs? Come along now, girly wigs. The state of her. Anybody else, when they're sick, they feel like they're just like seeping rot. That's quite a phrase, isn't it? How about we do that? Today's beauty editorial is seeping rot.
No, thank you.
Oh, reflection.
Let's see if my symmetry's on game, shall we?
Right, yes, what are we doing
My
here?
strongest point.
Is that a
So, my futuristic brow kind of makes me think like stern warrior. And I think they're getting bigger and bigger, so why not give them a double-edged flick?
Double-edged brow.
So I'm drawing outlines of where I want the distorted eyes for my makeup look.
Distorted
and then once I have
reality.
the outlines, I'm going to go in with the different cream eyeshadows and the grease paints and just delicately place them and then stipple them to create a little bit of texture.
You might lose that texture if you're
The
photographed
brief
underwater.
isn't the only thing that MUAs need to get right.
Hey, girl.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
They
girl.
also need to consider how the makeup
Okay.
will react when wet.
We haven't done anything like this yet in terms of, sort of playing with the water.
My idea of the future
The
is
water
very
in Gibraltar.
dirty and dystopian. And
She's a dirty
like,
girl. Oh, this woman is dirty.
This woman is dirty. Clean the woman.
that my makeup might move and shift and be kind of dirty in the water is actually really cool.
Hannah's look here today is so cool. If I saw this in a club in 2011, I would have been like, wow, a woman. Just absolutely stunning. This concept of like metallic dark teal, almost like verging on navy with a bit of contour, with this like lighter around the edge here, around the outside, this lighter kind of like fade to skin tone with a white brow. Love it. If I did this on me, I would look like a monster, but I think this is so pretty. I love it. The hard part I find about using colour within my makeup nowadays is how to keep it still vaguely evil looking, because I do like to resemble a villain somewhere along the line.
Oh, I love this, Hannah.
It's different, isn't it?
I wonder.
The reason why I actually kept the skin so bare at the moment is because I'm using glitter later. I'm gonna use lash glue just to make sure that it really just stays on.
Yes, that's a good idea. Keep it on. I do wonder how the water might affect.
MUAs,
That.
you have 30 minutes left.
Gosh, this is fast.
You got this. You're nearly done.
My God.
Oh, where did I put that?
Does anyone have black cream eyeshadow?
It's fine, everything is fine, don't worry. I'll get it off.
How the makeup will work in the water has been a key consideration for James's futuristic alien look.
James.
Hello.
Oh, how frightening.
James.
Hello.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I have lifted the
Oh,
cream
he's got
product
fluff
to
on
give
his top, just
texture,
like me.
And I want the
Must have
water
cuddled
to
Biscuit.
catch tiny little microbeads as it's draining out of the model's face when she comes through the water. So I'm kind of giving it that Death Valley, Sierra Nevada mountains.
Wow.
So it'll be interesting to see how it definitely looks once the photographs are taken.
James's work.
Oh, I don't know. It feels like this is quite different to initially speaking about an alien emerging from the water and being on Mars. We've now got Death Valley in America with like microplastic beads. I'm not sure.
James's work looks at the moment like a hot mess. It looks like a splatter on the face. I don't quite know what he's done, but I'm hoping that the confidence is going to come through and it's going to somehow become something.
You know, I must... Beat! Oh, me el bois. I will say they're showing a shot here which has less makeup on than the shot they've just shown when he had a more complete look. This is giving me that vibe. What was that child's book that was about a patchwork elephant? What was it called? Nelly the Elephant? No. If I was here presenting my ideas to the class, I would not be like,
It's a hot mess, girl. What are you doing?
I'd be like, perhaps some refinement is required. I'm not sure.
I'm interested in this cross.
Kind of like a lobotomy.
A lobotomy?
A lobotomy?
Reference, kind of like we're all being brainwashed sort of thing.
A lobotomy? Aren't lobotomies through the eye?
I'm a bit worried about Hannah because what she's doing is, it looks like it's for a Halloween party. I think she's thinking about what she wants to do, not necessarily what's right for the magazine.
I think a lot of people don't know that I like glitter, but it's the best. I love glitter.
Did she say she loved glitter before? I thought somebody else was like, I hate glitter. Maybe it was Hannah that said she hated glitter, because I love it, but I hate it.
Ophelia.
Hi.
Wow.
Hello. Wow.
Wow, crazy. You're crazy, girl.
What are you expecting it to do in the water?
I'm hoping that the different places that I put the glitter is going to give the hair a bit more dimension.
Really excited about Ophelia. What she's done with the makeup makes me want to photograph it.
Yeah, I think conceptually, it's the most interesting.
Okay, 5 minutes to go. We got this.
Do I mean conceptually or do I mean executedly? Because they've all got kind of very strong out there concepts. Oh, blue! Yes! Blauer Augen!
Let me just have one last check.
Ooh, is that a King Proteus?
Nope.
Right, shall we? Oh, look, the drama, the editing, the drama, quickly. Oil up that elbow.
That's it, anyways. Your time is up. Stop what you're doing, please.
Interesting. That's very Mac 2004, though.
Time is up. Stop what you're doing, please.
Right, what's...
What did you say?
Oh, Sauvage, eh?
The MUA's work will be shot individually, and they'll be on set to touch up the looks under the watchful eyes of the judges.
Are you ready, Ophelia?
Just 1 second.
First up is Ophelia and her fluid vision of makeup in the future.
Okay,
Side.
first.
That's it.
First.
That's great. There.
On a beauty editorial, MUA's work closely with the photographer to achieve the best shot.
Oh, I love it.
This is the semi-finals, and one of the things we're going to be looking for...
I didn't even realise. I guess it is, yeah.
So it's not just about the makeup, it's how they work with the photographer to create that perfect image.
Well, you called her unprofessional last week.
Glitter up in the forehead.
Great. Okay, good.
I mean, that all seemed very good, didn't it? Like, very positive
So which you
results.
prefer?
On this assignment, the MUAs also need to prove they have an eye for a great image.
I think that one. I think it's that one. I think that one, I would have chosen that one. It's so strong and striking and you can't see the background. Like here, where you've just got no light on the face, but also part of the pool is in shot. The thing with using a Hasselblad camera is they produce beautiful shots that are so high quality. Is it a problem, I guess, what I'm about to say? Is that the way that they control light works differently to other cameras. Hasselblad use a leaf shutter system, which means the shutter is not on the camera. It's in the lens. So each individual lens has like a shutter system within it. And its aperture capture of light works differently than it does for full frame. I mean, it's not breaking physics, it's not completely different. It means that the numbers have equivalency differences because the opening for the larger sensor is bigger. It's a slightly different colour science, light science, I would say, but still, that is a gorgeous image, isn't it?
I think I like this one more.
It's giving teal and orange, though, which is always an eye-catching...
You like this one?
I love these two, for sure.
Okay, and out of the two, which would you choose?
Oh. I think I was set on that last one.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, can we find out any more information? That's really interesting, because earlier we saw that he shot on a Hasselblad, but here it says this software, I think this is Capture, is this Capture One? It could be Capture One or something else. It says Phase 1. Now, Phase 1 cameras are completely insane, like house mortgage insane. Interesting. I know nothing about Phase 1 cameras.
Great.
Good decision.
Yeah. Very good.
Next
Get in the
to take their
water.
model in front of the lens is
Splish,
Hannah
splash
with
out.
her dystopian look.
Oh.
Sort of be on your side. Tilt your head a little bit further towards the ceiling.
She's a beautiful
A bit of splashing ripple. Yeah, that's interesting.
Oh. Dominic's like, no.
Come out there.
Oh.
That's good. Again.
Because the makeup is so aggressive, I think it looked good when it was upside down.
It's so angry, but in an amateur teenage way.
Yeah, really good. Let's have a look.
Oh, wow. I love that.
I don't like this. I just...
Oh.
You like that?
I love that, yeah. I think these two are my favourite.
Unfortunately, it's giving very model mayhem, which is fine, but I think it needs to be a bit more refined for magazine print, especially for something like Rankin's magazine. I'm sorry to say, Hannah, I wish you'd just done your face on hers. It would have been so good. But look, Dominic is like, how dare you?
That one.
Oh. Voloptic nerve is
Great.
also like, how dare you?
Happy?
Yeah, I think I am. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
Right, well done. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Oh.
It looks sort of satanic. James?
Satanic, but not in like a bijou way. Satanic is in like Claire's accessories.
Rankin is James.
So
Okay.
I'd like to start working on the left-hand side of the face.
And his alien beauty look.
That's great.
I don't think it's got
lots of
stories to
texture.
it.
That's cool.
Great. You want to have a look?
Yeah, I like this shot here. And I think I'm confident if maybe the model was to submerge and come out, so that I can see some of the water come down off the paints that I've used.
Okay. That's good. Just look at me. I need some ripples. Go under with one side of your face a little. I need some ripples. Just
He is using a Phase 1 camera. Crazy girl.
look at me. I need some ripples. Go under with one side of your face a little. Do you know what you
It's
might
just not strong
want
enough.
to try is like a spray on it, like spray the water on her face. You've got a spray.
Kind of create like dewy droplets, yeah.
I'm very disappointed because if you had seen some of the work that this MUA is capable of, that's a 10-minute makeup.
Right, try again.
I agree.
Good luck.
With time running out to make the shot work, Rankin gives it one last try.
Just really go for it with a ripple.
You go under and just come back up.
Okay. Splash, 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 splash. Again, again.
Oh, they're really
Okay, let's
trying,
look.
aren't they? Oh, sorry, girl. This is the problem with having such a vague brief.
I mean, for me, it doesn't work, personally.
Yep.
I'm really not quite sure what I would do with it to make it work, if I'm quite honest.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Oh, no.
I think we should leave it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.
Last in is Eve and her oil
That's so
slick
painful. Ugh. But you know what? Sometimes things just don't go to plan. And what can you do? What can you do? You can try and make them go as much to plan as possible, pump so many different ideas at something to just try and make it work. And you know what? Infinite growth on a finite planet is not possible. I don't think you're going to be able to see like paints coming off in the water.
Yeah, and
it's
maybe
the
rotate
wrong...
round to me.
I don't know. It's just not the environment for it. We'll see. We'll see. Right. Oh.
Into camera.
That blue is gorgeous.
Good.
What do we see here? What are we getting?
Love it.
There's nothing else
brilliant.
So good.
It is working, isn't it? But it is just Lady in the Water.
Yeah, I think it looks great.
Oh, she's having an emotional lady moment.
When they get it right,
Okay,
it's just so good.
Now, you put it wherever you want.
Yeah, just around the face area.
Yeah, you
in
go
general.
for it. You go for it.
Ah, I see. So she's going
Decides to
last, so
push
she
the
can
look
just be
one
like, blah,
step
blah, blah.
further by adding pigment to the water.
Water. Okay. But what about... Oh, yes! Oh! See? Magic has been made.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
Magic, girls. Look, Val is having a breakdown. It's so good. The water destroyed. The pool polluted. The woman on the game.
This is what I wanted.
Yeah.
I wanted someone to do this.
I agree. I think that... See, that is exactly... Show us your ding-dong, girl.
I've never been proud of something in my life.
That is
That's a beauty
incredible.
campaign right there. That's like
Those are like
Rimmel's
about 20
next golden
images in
woman.
there that just, each one is a masterpiece.
That's beauty's just.
Love it. God, just a bit of pigment in water. Look what you can do. Let nature take its course.
I'm proud of that.
I am really proud. I do. I love it.
I mean, that,
Oh, that is great.
will look great in the magazine.
It will.
It's so
And what does it say?
Yeah, thank you so much. That's when the magazine...
Future. In the future, we're all in the water, but we're covered in gold. Great, love it. Whimsy. Oh, look. An emotional breakthrough.
So good.
And now Stacey's going to tell her she's going home.
I feel the happiest I've probably ever felt in my life.
It's
You did a great job.
It really is.
Yeah.
I really like how she...
Fantastic. I would hire her.
Look. I really like how she works.
Oh my god.
What a day.
What a day.
Many
That was
times throughout this
intense.
competition, I've really liked how she works.
Next
Right, what
morning
day?
at Glow Up HQ, the judges need to decide which two MUAs impress the least on the
And
photo
who
shoot.
goes into the magenta
She
wig?
missed a trick. If she'd have taken the glitter and put it on the water, there might have been an extra little lift for it.
No, because that would have been the same as
It
the other
feels
one.
like an amateur doing a beauty shoot. Hannah.
I mean, technically, she's not bad.
It's ugly.
There's two clear
If an
winners
MUA
here, aren't
finds
there?
their name on
And there's,
one of
well,
the red
there's one
chairs,
clear winner
they're
and a clear
headed for the
second
face-off
runner lady.
elimination at the end of the day.
Eve! Of course. Well done. Not
There
surprised.
is only one way to escape the face-off.
Hannah?
Stand out for the judges in today's brief and hope another MUA fails to impress.
Right.
Hannah, James, you find yourselves in our face-off
In a smoky
chairs.
eye.
We know by now that means you have 15 minutes less than Eve and Ophelia to nail your look.
Yes, and it's the semi-final, so you know this
James,
is so
you sounded
important
convincing, but your execution and
for winning the
makeup let you
opportunity
down.
to be a makeup assistant.
The image didn't work at all in the water. Hannah, there was too many things going on, and really the concept wasn't on point.
I mean,
For
you
me,
gave them
one
very
person
vague
shone through.
concepts.
They really understood the future theme. Not only did they nail the beauty, they thought about how the makeup would work with the water.
That's an important part. And that's actually what I critiqued with James's initial alien idea, is that the whole point of the shoot is not to get them away from the water, it's to incorporate the water. So if someone does give you like an object within your brief, remember to incorporate it.
Ophelia, your image almost got there. Eve, you rocked it.
Well deserved.
It's so good that I want to invite you back to the
Maybe not
studio
the
to
best
finish the
picture.
story and do another 6 images to create an 8-page story.
Amazing! She's got a spread in a magazine. Very well deserved.
So, for your creative brief, we would like you to design a look based on one of the classical elements.
Ooh.
Earth, air, fire, and water.
Eve, as your look was deemed best of...
No.
As your look was deemed best of the assignment, you get to pick which element you want to base your look on. What do you think you'll pick?
Fire.
That means, Ophelia, you get air.
Oh.
God, yes.
Hannah, you have got water.
Water, something about water.
Which means, James, you've got earth.
Great.
Ophelia, Eve,
really nice.
we'll give you 2.5 hours. Hannah, James, 2 hours 15. We'll take the time off at the end.
Bring in the models.
Take the time off at the end. Ooh, that's different. Usually they start 15 minutes later.
And Eve.
Imagine changing the rules at the semi-final. Silly.
MUA's good luck.
Right.
Your time starts now.
What's the tea? What's the water?
For the first time in the competition, the MUAs haven't been able to prepare for the creative brief.
Oh, so this is a surprise. Oh, this is why they're all starting at the same time, I guess.
I'm upset because I feel a bit delusional. Every time I think it's gone okay, it hasn't.
The thing is, as a makeup artist, you're constantly being critiqued. Photographer, stylist...
Not the good ones, Dominic. Not the good ones. Hello, Biscuit. Come along, Biscuit. Would you like to do a photo shoot in the water? The CEO of Estee Lauder is here for his photo. Yes. Oh, very smelly. Very barky today as well. You've got lots of opinions about the world. You're very smelly. Smelly little sausage. Yes. You can stay on my lap for as long as you want.
They're always going to critique your makeup, and sometimes they're going to like it, sometimes they don't. And if they don't, it's not a personal attack.
Yeah, but you have to learn to have thick skin. Nobody's born with it.
Of your artistic point of view.
Lots of yawns.
You're breaking my heart today. You are
Every time someone talks to me, it sets me off again.
But you are so good.
You've got to have a thick skin.
You have to have thick skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she is brand new. Like, cut her some
Right, you know
slack.
what you're
Like,
doing?
you learn to
Doing
have a thick
water.
skin.
Yeah.
It comes with
Not from the
professional
eyes.
experience.
Thank you.
Got an idea?
Yeah.
This poor model.
Feel comfy?
Yeah, I feel okay.
Do you want a cup of tea?
No, thank you.
Biscuit?
Okay, let me just do your hair. I'm gonna have it all pushed back.
Is it bath time for mummy? Okay.
So I got more space to paint on. So I'm
That's
planning to
very
do like
tickly.
a very Asian Oriental tattoo style of drawing clouds. So a lot of line work, a lot of dot work, because I used to do tattoos. So I just want to, you know, show that side of me a little bit.
Very young for used to do
Kind of
tattoos.
looks like a tiger at the moment, but it won't. Yeah.
Interesting. I like her circle lenses.
I'm such an artist.
I'm going to go for more of like a beauty look today. I'm not going to do all this character face paint and stuff like that, because as we've realised, that is definitely not my strongest point. So I'm going to try and do something I'm actually possibly good at today.
Well, kind of agree. I would argue definitely at this point in the competition, stick to what you're good at. Hello, baby. Were you staring into my soul today? You are so funny. You are the funniest little sausage I have ever known. Yes.
James, what are we thinking?
I was thinking initially, I really wanted water, but Earth isn't just like one terrain. You have what's under the ground, you have what's on top. You have elements of like water that's part of the Earth as well.
Despite setting out to
Interesting.
play to
Changing
her
the brief.
strengths in this creative brief, Eve is experimenting with clay for the first time in the competition.
Oh, well,
So
I
don't
thought she
want
said
my
she was
look
going to stick to what she's good at.
Just to be fire, I want it to be like lava, I want it to be like charred, burnt. Hopefully that will crack off and kind of give that rocky effect, and then the lava will be underneath.
Oh.
If all goes to plan.
Oh, very much like that Beetlejuice lip we saw recently.
And she's got to come up with the goods. She often seems to flounder.
Flounder. Oh, Ariel.
Hannah Hannah starts her look by evening out the skin tones.
I want the skin to be quite fresh underneath.
Nice
so
daytime
I'm not
concealer.
too worried about plastering on loads of foundation or anything. I'm just going to literally even out.
Whilst Ophelia's look calls for a blank white canvas.
Just need to really...
A spooky ghost.
What's for me? Look upwards.
She's very she's very good at line work.
What's all this? The government.
Look at the way she holds that tool.
Tool. A daytime
That could be pretty amazing. Done all over the face.
Oh, I don't know. The proof is in the wig. Oh!
Okay, so this is something about a waterfall and the earth.
I like the texture. And I love the fact he's actually
I love that
incorporating
colour.
hair because
That's
it's
such a
really
beautiful colour of
way
blue.
Adding texture.
But we need some
I
green.
wouldn't say I'm blown away by it.
I hope it becomes about earth.
Rather than water.
Yes, that's the issue, isn't it? Quite.
Hannah is using a DIY special effect to add texture to her look.
Oh, Mac.
This is silicone A and B.
Not heard of them before.
It's a mouldable plastic. It's something I used in my mask look as well. I'm just trying to think of different ways to create 3D droplet effects, and this might work. The good thing about this is it does come off pretty easy, so I'm going to try. It might end up looking like snot.
Oh no! Oh,
I
slosh
like
queen.
these drips that Hannah's painting. I think that could be quite cool.
Oh, it's kind of a bit Lee Bowery-esque.
I mean, it looks like the Money Shot, doesn't it?
Oh,
It's not a porn movie.
Val. Val optic nerve. She's a dark horse, she is. Oh. A mossy woman. Ah, don't touch it, no naughty.
Anyways, you've had 1 hour.
Thank you.
James, Hannah, you've got 1 hour, 15 minutes left. Ophelia,
Why am I going to cry?
Eve,
Why are my
you've got an
eyes
hour
so
and a half
emotional?
left.
What's happening? Cowbell. Or crossing the railway.
I am drawing sort of like flames going across the eyes, which is very
Flames?
detailed.
Flames? On the side of my wig.
Going across the eyes, which is very detailed.
Very
and I need a
detailed.
very steady
But a
hand and
twat.
concentration for.
I am slightly sweating.
Sweaty lady.
Not just slightly, I think
Ooh.
I'm sweating a lot.
Ah! Oh, it's very graphic.
I love the fact she's using the end of the makeup brush instead of the brush itself, because she can get a lot more control with those dots.
Yes,
Let's
this is
hope
quite
she
a normal
doesn't go too far.
technique to do it. Oh.
Unhappy with how her
Pokemon.
look is progressing, Eve has decided to change tack.
Oh.
I've taken off just like the little flamey things because I think it looks a little bit sort of tacky. I think I've kind of always been scared to take things off when it's been going wrong or when I don't like it, so I'm just trying not to do that today, basically.
Oh, it's very vague, isn't it? Earth, fire, wind.
And Eve isn't the only one having doubts.
Oh yeah, no, I think the
guess
darkness has
I'm
taken it
concerned,
away.
like, the more I'm doing it, the more I don't really like it, and it's too late to just take it all off and start again, so I'm just...
Oh, everyone's having a trial go.
I don't really know what to do.
So James and Hannah, you've got 25 minutes left.
Yes, the problem with water droplets is that they don't really stay droplets for long.
What to do?
25 minutes left, I think.
Water isn't very viscous, so it doesn't really give, like... Gloop. There we got dubstep in the
Clock
garage,
ticking,
girl.
Eve's gamble with the clay isn't going to plan.
Oh, is it not?
This isn't cracking out. I want it to crack.
Oh no. Is it too, have you put too thick, perhaps?
I'm gonna have to take it off.
Can't you just like...
Oh, she doesn't like it.
Can't you just scratch at
Oh
it?
dear, you poor little love.
So, you know when I said I'm not going to do things that I don't usually do? Well, I did something that I've never done before, and it's not really
Yes.
worked, and I just think...
That I
do you
did
know what?
think.
I would rather have something completely different than to try and do this.
I mean, it takes confidence to wipe something off with such a small amount of time left. I just hope she knows what she's going to do after she's
Well, that's
cleaned
it, isn't it? That's it. What could she do? Crack latex, perhaps?
James, Hannah.
Latex
you've got
dries quite
5 minutes
fast. That is a lovely top. Oh, Stacey girl, what is that? A daytime tweed and an evening chiffon at the same time? That is a lovely top. I love that. I want this in black. What is this material? Anyone here who knows fabric, what is that? A chemise vinyl? Love it. Absolutely love that. It's like oil slick, but beige.
5 minutes left.
Stacey's turned the look today. What's he doing for his crackly? I feel like that would have worked for her lava. That crackly.
Sorry, I'm adding
There,
just
see,
a
look.
little bit of reflectance just to bring the water off the face even further.
I do think this is giving me water
James,
and not
Hannah,
earth.
please may you stop what you're doing. Your
But-
time is up.
Very creative. Oh, that's gorgeous.
That was on my finger.
Pottery.
Ophelia and Eve, you have 4 minutes left.
Flower.
still not-
Ophelia.
Not 100%, but I think it would take me too long, too much time to figure out exactly where I wanted to go with this look.
Eve, Ophelia, stop what you're doing, please. Your time is up.
Do you like it?
Synth clap. Don't tell Rolly, he'll go crazy.
James. Please step forward.
Now, actually, I quite like this. I think this is quite bijou at the bijoutier. Bohemian with a Dutch influence.
The absolute symbol of beauty in an urban environment.
But if you asked me which element does this represent out of earth, wind, fire, water, lesbians, I would say water.
So my element was the earth.
It's good though.
And fundamentally, I believe that the earth is a continuous cycle of an element. So it works above just as much as it does below the ground.
The use of colour is brilliant. This realism here of the water falling is exceptional. I love the hair. I think it really works. It really gives it a 3D feel. But the concept is Hannah's, it's water.
Yeah.
That's water straight down the middle.
Such a shame.
So I feel like you've done a disservice to yourself.
How would you...
We asked
So
for
good, but it's
earth.
just wrong.
You've given us the earth. Unless you can listen to a brief that's given to you by a photographer, you are really going to struggle because you are very talented, but you aren't giving what we ask you.
Thank you.
Oh. God, the critiques in this one. The critiques, they're
Eve.
heavy, aren't they?
Would you like to come forward?
Heavy is the head that wears the wig.
I chose fire because of the kind of colour palette. I love orange, reds, and
Oh, yeah,
I
she
chose
chose
kind of
this
like
as
the
well,
black
didn't
lines
she?
and the swells on the face to sort of be a bit of an interpretation of like smoke.
I'm a little bit disappointed. It feels like you were overconfident about your first idea and then underconfident about the execution.
If you had just
I actually
breathed
agree
and you
with
weren't panicking, you could have painted over that makeup that was on the shoulders because it was dry. You could have brought another element to it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, that's such a shame. But also, if I think of fire, I don't think of lava.
Can I call Hannah up, please?
Oh. Oh, dear. Oh, it's just awful today, isn't it? An absolute massacre, girly wig. Oh,
My element
dear.
was water. My concept, I actually just drew inspiration of how I was feeling today. So I started off with a kind of dark rain cloud and then kind of heavy drops coming down and then sort of flashes of lightness in there because there is still some positivity and hope in what I'm doing.
I can see your talent completely. I think you've got something.
It's so Club
that
Kid.
You should nurture 100%.
But it's...
I'm not sure that you achieved everything you needed
Yeah.
to.
The makeup underneath, it's a yellow-based foundation. The makeup that you've put over the foundation is a blue-based makeup, and they
Cricket.
are jarring. They're
Yes.
not going together.
Yes.
If you had paled down the skin to like a white or a very pale baby blue, but something in a blue-based shade, like a cold shade, and then you'd put your colour on the top, it would have stood out a lot more. And that possibly could have saved the day for you.
Actually, that is a really useful critique. My goodness, she's actually bringing out all the guns today, is the optic nerve. You have to know colour theory when you're doing a striking look like this. Are you going to go for contrasting colours, for a contrasting juxtaposition of bohemian texture? Or are you going to work within a colour family to create a strong colour story? And it really can come down to make or break with that one decision.
And that possibly could have saved the day for you.
I feel we
like
have
a
more
woman
confidence in you than you have in yourself.
Thank you.
Well, I think it's reality TV that's kind of just gotten the edge off her, hasn't it? Because this is a highly stressful, pressure
Can we call
situation.
up Ophelia, please?
Right. Oh, what a lovely outfit. Very sci-fi.
My
Oh!
element was air. I was mainly focusing on how I can express the form of air. So I was thinking more technical side with the dot work.
That's
and
very
also
good.
Using
I would have
my
thought
favorite
perhaps
liner
petals,
for
because petals in the
tattoo
wind.
styled clouds.
Clouds are technically water.
That line work is exceptional.
This is a beautiful look.
Absolutely exceptional. For me, you've killed it. Like, I love this so much. I'd have been really excited to photograph that. If someone had brought it out in front of me, big thumbs up from me.
Thank you so much.
And that's all that matters, is a working professional photographer. It's like, I'd work with you.
That you were using to jump off the page, you painted your canvas white. That is genius. Ding dong.
Is it a ding dong?
Dolly,
Show us your little ding dong.
well done.
Well done.
Sometimes the things that I say surprise even me. Underneath the shoe.
Thank you, MUAs. If you could please take yourselves next door whilst we decide who is going to be in the face-off elimination.
James versus... Oh no, it'll be Eve versus Hannah, right?
We've got 3 MUAs that all of them had some problems today. But we have to find 2 that will go into the face-off elimination. One person we do need to talk about is Hannah.
The problem for me is that she just didn't work with the guy's face at all. It doesn't suit it.
It's a shame. Hannah does have talent, but unfortunately, she hasn't brought it today.
Eve
just needs a
has
bit more time and
grown
refinement,
pushed
I
herself
think.
creatively. Today, it just didn't work.
This is
She should
not
come back
the
for an
same
All-Stars.
calibre of work that we saw Eve do yesterday on your shoot.
No, it's nowhere near.
But personally, I would rather have someone that gives it a go and tries and experiments and plays than doesn't and plays safe and does what they always do. James.
What's saving
I don't think
this
you've said that
makeup
before.
is the coloration from the volcanic inner earth to the tree trunks, and then we sort of have this explosion of a kind of like a fairyland of makeup.
I mean, this is an incredible makeup, but is it what we asked him to do?
No, I agree. Oh, that's really... Oh, no! It is beautiful, though. That colour of blue I love so much. My background needs to be that colour.
Hannah, James, as we all know, you started today in our face-off chairs.
Right.
Have either of you done enough to convince the judges they should be looking at another MUA to take part in our face-off elimination that will take us through to the final?
It's going to be Girly Wigs.
Hannah, your water look
Hannah is in the
today
bot.
was murky and didn't make a splash.
Okay,
so
you didn't have to say
will
all that.
be in the elimination.
Yeah.
James, we
It could be
liked
James
the
or Eve.
texture in your look, and the execution was great. However, you didn't fulfill the brief of Earth. Despite this, James, you beat the seat.
Yeah, beat the seat, Girly Wig. Beat the seat. Oh, Eve.
So the next MUA heading into the elimination.
Eve.
Failed some basic makeup fundamentals. And their look lacked creativity.
Okay, that's a bit
strong. So the second MUA is Eve.
That's a very... I don't think she did all of that, Dominic. I think that was a bit strong. Lacked creativity. No.
Girls, will you say your goodbyes? One of you's not coming back.
Right, okay. Oh, who's it gonna be? Girly wig.
I'm going into the face-off again. Deja vu, me and Eve.
Deja vu.
I'm just going to try my absolute hardest, keep my cool, just going to go in there and try and fight for my place.
I feel calmer than I did earlier, so I've got more of a level head, so that will help me for sure. I feel like this is the last push to the final.
Who's it going to be?
For the face-off, to level the playing field, they'll be making up identical twins.
So this week, you explored the elements. So for this face-off, we drew upon nature and want you to produce rainbow eyes.
To create a rainbow eye, I would pick 4 to 7 colours that will make a rainbow coloration. Our MUAs should pick colours based on the shape of the eye. We want to feel the colour going up to the brow.
I just
hate New York in June.
There's something like, how can you make rainbow expensive looking? No.
The colours need to blend seamlessly into one another.
Well, that's not actually blending seamlessly.
Girls, you have 15 minutes for this.
Okay.
Good luck.
Oh, what a horrible challenge. Even I would really struggle with this, because, like, how do you make it glamouage? Why is it suddenly 1,000,000 decibels in here? Oh, gonna give myself a hernia, girl. Oh, so good, she did it twice.
5 minutes have gone, 10 minutes left.
Two very different results so far.
Isn't
Yeah,
it?
you could do
Eve
like
is
a
going in
watercolour.
with a softer, fluffy brush. So Eve's eye is becoming quite smooth and blended, is almost over-blending and becoming a mush. Whereas Hannah is going in with more of a smaller applicator, so the colour's a lot more intense, but not blended enough, and it's too regimented.
Yes,
I
it's
don't know
very...
how she's gonna soften out that blend.
I just hate rainbows. You can't make them look like aesthetically pleasing in makeup as far as I'm concerned. Perhaps there's only a handful of looks that have ever. I will say though, that's the more wearable. That's more like elevated and wearable.
3.
It's hard to not make it look a bit like McDonald's
1.
clown.
Time is up. Stop what you're doing, please.
Oh, here we go. They're gonna say Hannah, I think. But I prefer Eve's. Oh, stop it. As if you could
Dom.
do that.
Are you ready for a conflab?
No, I'm going home to think about what I've done.
Let's go.
Very textured jump.
Eve's colour harmonisation is very smooth and very fluid. We go from a green into the blue, into the purple, into
You
the
need
red,
a lot
into
longer
orange,
than like
into
10 or
yellow.
15
So
minutes
there is
to
a
make
nice,
this
smooth rainbow effect, but it is slightly overblended, which allows some colours to disappear.
Hannah, on the other hand, we can see every colour of the rainbow.
Yep. But if you look closely, those colours just aren't blended.
And
They're
also,
looking like it's a time.
very patchy.
We're back to where we were
Oh
last
no.
week.
Oh
It's
dear.
only because we want the best MUA to go through that deserves to go through.
This is I can't believe they've picked rainbow for this challenge. That's stress. Any makeup artists out here, any other makeup artists that have ever had to do rainbow, do you sympathise with me with saying how pissing awful it is? Please don't ask me to do rainbow looks. Ugh.
This has been a really tough decision. You've given us 2 completely different approaches to a rainbow eye.
Mm-hmm.
One had beautiful blending, but the colours just weren't vibrant. And the other had beautiful colours, but the blending wasn't as smooth as we wish it was.
It's double elimination.
So for this reason, we've had to look back at both your work.
God, they've done this a lot
for
recently.
This whole week.
Okay.
And with that in mind,
Eve. Because she
Hannah,
won.
we wish you a great and wonderful future. Follow your dream, because you're gonna get it. But please, Hannah, pack up your kit.
Oh, what an awkward way to say that.
Darling.
She will have an excellent career as a makeup artist, though. Like, let's not beat around the wig. Oh, she just needs refinement. She needs to gather her
I feel like
skills
I've given
and
my
really
all,
refine.
And I'm really proud of what I've achieved.
You should be.
This is going to change my life for sure.
I hope it did.
Eve,
I hope it did.
We will see you in the final.
See you next week, girly wig.
Ding
Okay, well deserved, especially from doing such a great look earlier in the week.
In a million years thought I'd get this far. No way. Yeah, today's been a bit of a whirlwind.
Here we go.
Oh. These models just have to be like.
Well done.
Interesting, interesting. Is this the top 3 that I thought? I
That
knew
was one of the
Ophelia would be
toughest
there.
decisions I think we've ever had to make. That someone had to go.
We now have our 3 finalists. We've got Eve, James, and Ophelia.
Yes.
3
My goodness.
very talented artists.
Incredibly talented. They have fought their way through so much to get to that final.
Oh, we're filling in the last few minutes, aren't we?
10 down to 3.
Yeah.
Just enjoy
That's
it.
my
I think.
little...
Just enjoy
I think you
it. It's
drilled that
going
into us.
to be amazing.
Well deserved. But, my lovelies, I've got some thoughts. First of all, what an absolutely horrible week filled with vagues. I think with the amount of creative misses this week, you can really see how important it is to have a brief with well-defined terms. Too much of a vague design brief does not produce great results. Saying to someone, do whatever you want, but I am going to judge you on it, does not usually produce the best work. However, I will say that also does give opportunity to have people set themselves away from the group in terms of how eye-catching their core ideas can be. It is just hard, isn't it? It's so difficult because the ideas are so different from each other. How can you possibly try to keep it a fair test? But ultimately, the world of Beauty Editorial is serving a very striking, finished piece that fulfills the brief. And I think Eve did that really well this week. Well, my lovelies, let me know what you think about what we've seen in today's episode of Glow Up Girly Wigs, because we're almost here. We're almost at the end of another era of Glow Up. Would you like me to continue on to Series 3? I did actually react to the first episode of Series 3 when it was airing in, 2021, I think it was? And with that, my lovelies, it's time for the Patreons. You can see yourselves scrolling past on the screen right here. And I want to say a huge thank you to the brand new Patreons who are supporting this channel with a little bit extra through Patreon. I want to say a huge hello and welcome to Denise Kuntz, a literal pipefish, Amanda Padilla, Catalina, Starlight Genesis, Ash, Tara Lee, Evgenia G, Sierra Tornabene, Jess, Crystal, Twingo Lamb, Erin, Ames, Melinda Perez Watts, Winter Night 17, Alicia Marie, Mara Bear, Andrew, allegedly, Because Reading Is, Courtney, Plushy Lover, Taylor Roney, Leah Snow, Jacqueline Howell, Louise Emily, Dark Rose 39, Madeleine D, Nils Beckman, Rathu Bitchard, Ron Johnson, Connor Smith, Cal D, Catherine Eaton, Goth Hoblin, Melinda J. Mattox, Rhino Bum, Bearer, and Herman Dinnerberg. Thank you so much for providing extra support through the Patreon for this Chanel, my lovelies. Thank you. I'm actually going to be doing some Patreon content shake-up soon, so stay tuned for here, and I'll let you know once it's here. And as always, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons: Jojo, Amanda Padilla, Becky Johnson, Catalina, Shell Herman, ContraPoints, Courtney, James A. Zengirl, Jenny Wood, Leanne Jones, Lenore, Les Banana, Mo Sherman, Morgan Lethay, Miss Kiss, Radhika Madala, Samael, Sky Dorim, Starlight Genesis, Steffutech, TNS Mum, and Orkos Samoji. And with that, my loves, I think I'm going to leave it on the note of... I need to go to bed.
Oh, Rose, how I do miss the garden.